everyone. Christopher here, Open Minds. We're here at Pride Parade, and we're going to be asking people, first of all, what made them come out to Pride, what they think about the LGBTQ community, especially now with everything that's happening, a lot of controversy in our school systems, a lot of resistance, especially to the trans community. We're hopefully going to get some honest feedback, and my goal for all of this is that I truly believe there are moderate voices within the LGBTQ community, and they're just not coming to the surface. And my goal is to get those moderate voices out so we can come to a better public policy decision that benefits all of us and incorporates as many voices as possible. So stay tuned. I'm going to try. I'll probably get a lot of rejections, but I'm hoping not this time. I'm here at Pride, and I'm here with Astrid to talk about why, Astrid, do you come out to Pride today?
Well, I came out just to represent my community, which is the trans community at first.
I'm here with Lindsay, and Lindsay, you're going to tell me first about your organization. Your organization is called One Among Us.
Yeah.
And what is One Among Us, and what does it do?
So we are a memorial website dedicated to the community members who passed away in our East Asian, mostly Chinese community, because we know that transgender individuals, especially youth, suffers a higher suicide rate. So mostly is, we don't want them to be forgotten, because we believe that, if you live in somebody's memory, is still living. So that's based on this belief we created this site to, write profiles about those persons. And other things we do, we also offer mental health support, and either in Canada and in China.
Wow.
And also, we know China is not really transgender friendly. So for those kids, we help them apply for programs in Canada or other places. So we are trying to offer our help to help them to get out of that place. That's what we do.
First, Rosie, what made you come out to Pride today?
Well, I am queer. I am both genderqueer and queer sexually, I guess, if that's something people say.
Yeah. And for Rosie, for those that don't know what queer means, how would you describe that?
It's like a way of life. It's accepting that we are all different and we all love differently and we all exist differently.
This guy sent me an email in 2004 from China. I was in the United States, and he was looking for a friend. We've been together ever since. The States wouldn't let him in, so he came to Canada. Went to school. He's now a professor. We have two little half-sister biracial twins. They're 5 years old. We're extremely proud to be Canadians, and we love it here. We love coming here. We're about an hour and a half away in the Niagara region, and it's well worth the drive to come here and celebrate with our family.
And so, Astrid, as a member of the trans community, what are your thoughts about all of the recent, the hate, the controversy?
Oh, it's fucked up. Yeah, I'm in a metal band because of that.
You're sorry?
I'm in a metal band because of that.
Oh, really?
Support your communities as much as you can.
What would you say to those that are, worried on some level about children being exposed to this lifestyle?
I'm literally on the verge of tears right now with that question because I was a queer child and I'm a queer person today, and it's because I was able to find people who accepted me and who loved me, and that is why I'm still here today. And it hurts my heart so much to think that there are children who are not loved, who are not accepted, who are bullied for being who they are.
Pride is to realize we are not alone.
Yeah.
We can just be what we are, and people are fine with it. Even just for this very day, it just make us feel. I would just say make it feel better. I can live in this place.
Yeah. How, as parents, are you planning to at least help navigate those conversations, both for yourselves but also for your kids?
I think it's not a big plan to do it one day or specific time.
Yeah.
It's just in our daily life. We come across people, we have conversation. I'm not shy of sharing my story. So whenever I have time, even it's people that doesn't like what's going on, I think communication is the way, not hate on hate or not fight back. More of, be friend and Some people can reach out, they'll learn, they'll change, that's fine. Some people they don't, that's fine with me as well.
Astrid, for some people, there was I don't know if you saw the protest in Ottawa against the LGBTQ community.
Well, I didn't saw the Ottawa one specifically. I just see a lot of those, and it's really affecting like trans people and non-binary and everyone, including within this community. There are mental health actually, and it's really harmful.
Yeah.
I just hope that people realize that all this rhetoric around, we have to protect the children by allowing the children to live, by finding support, by finding community.
What, in your opinion, has sparked this new wave, it seems, of resistance towards acceptance of the community?
I think it's probably because of fear. People don't understand.
There's nothing to it if they don't want to change their perspective, and I respect that, but leave us alone. Yeah.
The last question I have for you, Astrid, thank you so much for coming out.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
What does Pride and this parade mean for you and the trans community in particular?
Well, I cannot speak for the whole trans community, but it's a safe place. It's really great. It's a lot of people, and I feel like I'm really safe here, and I can be myself, and that I don't need to hide anything. So just to have a place within which I can feel free with the person that I love is actually great, and that I am respected as a human being first and foremost is the most honest thing that a human can ask. And if I have to go to Pride to feel this, I will go.
One of the comments you made earlier is how things have gotten more intense recently. I think a lot of it has to do with keyboard warriors. People who are behind a keyboard are not actually connected directly with anyone in a diverse community, whatever it may be. And so therefore, it's easier for them to push their hate, where when you actually put a heart and a person behind what it actually means to be different than who they are, then I think you make a connection. And I think that connection is what we all need with each other, a human connection. And that's where the love will come through.
There's a lot of parents out there that are concerned that young people being exposed to the trans community might interfere with their development in their gender. What are your thoughts about that, and how do you feel about that?
Well, it depends on the parents itself, if they're open or not. My parents were very open about it, and I went to Prides when I was a child, actually. But it wasn't because my parents wanted me to go there. They just wanted to feel safe, first and foremost. If you love your child, you want the best for them and the security for it too. So, but if you're not on that side of parenthood for your child, I don't know. It's not my thing. I just wish the best for those queer kids within those kinds of environment. Honestly. There's nothing to it.
Education's the way.
Yeah, exactly. Education's always.
I'm so sorry that brings tears to your eye, but I think it's such an important conversation for us to be having, and I feel like often we think of the extremes and we're not talking to people. We're not having those one-on-one conversations about what the person needs.
We exist, and we really just want to exist. We're not there to misguide your kids or something. It's we cannot do that. We're not misguided. Practically many of us trying to be straight and trying to be cis and normal, but we fail. We realize we can't. This is not something people do it just, I think it's cool. No. We're just trying to exist.
Hi everyone. Well, I got through 5 interviews here at Pride, Christopher Balkran, Open Minds. Here are my 3 learnings from today. 1, it's a very, very sensitive issue. Even when I was talking to people today, I sensed the emotion in their eyes. 2 out of the 5 people I interviewed were crying when I was speaking to them. That means that this topic is so sensitive, and there's a lot of maybe healing and trauma that people have brought to their surface, but there's still a long way for all of us to go on this journey. The second learning I had is that this place, you know, a lot of people might think it's very debaucherous and there's all this sex everywhere. I didn't experience any of that. It's actually quite family friendly from what I gather as my first Pride here in Toronto. And I would actually say if you really want a good time, just experience the culture, come down and check it out. And the third learning I had from today was how important these questions are. Every single person I talk to, it's almost like no one asked them these questions point blank in a respectful way. And that tells me there's so much more to explore in this space. We need to have these uncomfortable conversations because in a way we need to destroy our old beliefs and rebuild public policy, perhaps for the better. And what that better is, I myself am not sure of, but I got a little bit of a glimpse about how difficult it is to craft policy when we're not talking to each other and trying to build a truly inclusive space. Anyways, that's what I learned here at Pride. Hope you enjoyed these videos and these interviews, and I'll definitely catch you in the next one.